Yiggity yo, super fun force. What up? Captain Gamesta here, and today we're going to talk about a couple of topics on this quick little podcast. And I just want to start out with Nintendo because I haven't been covering a lot of Nintendo stuff on my channel in quite a while, other than some Fortnite on my Switch and Smite. Now, stay tuned because I definitely have more Fortnite coming. I have some Switch Smite highlights and Splatoon 2. Now, what I want to quickly talk about is in the past couple of weeks, we've had a lot of big developments. We've had Nintendo announcing the new OLED display, and to me, that's not necessarily a must buy because even though you get a bigger, brighter, better looking screen portable, I think a lot of us are sticking to the indoor scenario right now, playing it on our televisions. And even when you do take it portable, from what I've seen at least so far, it's not that big of a difference to warrant me to sell or trade in or replace my current Switch or even just, get another one, for example. Like the light is still really good. It's smaller, it's cheaper, still works really great, and even the original Switch. So, that being said, Skyward Sword has been released, and I'm kind of keeping myself away from all of the reviews and everything like that and spoilers because it was a game I was looking forward to because it actually is supposedly the one Zelda title that has the most important dynamic and story between Link and Zelda. Because I've always thought, hey, they need to build a more romantic relationship, just a closer relationship overall to really build the story between Link and Princess Zelda. Now, Breath of the Wild did an amazing job, and with the cutscenes and everything like that, it was a great rendition, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to the next Breath of the Wild, and I hope they keep expanding the stories. But I will definitely be getting Skyward Sword soon because it's the other thing is I've always thought as soon as the Switch launched, they could probably handle the motion controls better because it was a lot more primitive and basic when it came out on the Wii. So a lot of the motion controls didn't work. Part of the reason why I ended up skipping it. And now, at least with the HD controls, I'm sure it'll be better. But even then, at the end of the day, you can still play it regularly with the analogs and stuff like that. Cool. And in closing, there's also a new 2D Metroid on the way. I know everybody's still waiting for the next Metroid Prime, the FPS first-person shooter game, as am I. And also a Splatoon 3, although I've been having a lot of fun coming back to Splatoon 2, and there's still quite a lot that I can do in that one. Also, just looking at the top 10 selling games as of last month, in end of June into July 2021, it looks like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is still the king, and it's just baffling that year after year after year, more people buy Mario Kart. It's like, aren't all of the millions of people who bought it beforehand already like, satisfied with that? I mean, to me, I'm waiting for a new Mario Kart that hopefully could add platforming elements. I mean, it would obviously take a lot of design and testing because it may or may not be good, but I want to see a lot more like jumping coming into play, like timing it like you're playing a regular 2D Mario game, having to jump from one part of the track to the next track, also being able to like jump on turtle shells, and then imagine being able to jump on a turtle shell and then it launches faster towards the next enemy. So then that actually creates this new dynamic, and to me, that would really, really make me want to buy another Mario Kart. I haven't gotten one since the Wii U, even though they've added new tracks and characters and carts and everything. I'm still very happy with the Wii U. Other than that, there's also Animal Crossing coming in at number two. I'm happy to see. I'm recently getting back into Animal Crossing. I just want to see multiplayer, just like on the 3DS. They still haven't brought any mini games back. Please, 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 Nintendo, do that. We got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I also haven't played that in a long time. Last time I played it was at the height of the Christmas season of 2019, and I was getting really good with like Wii Fit Trainer. Let's see, who else was I using? Crom, and I think I was starting to use perhaps. I'm trying to think. Oh, well, Link. I like the new Breath of the Wild Link. Probably maybe the other Fire Emblem character, the new character. But regardless, it's still a super fun game. But the only reason I haven't been playing it is because the online has been terrible. Like I don't have a hardlined in Ethernet adapter for the Switch, so I just couldn't stand all of the lag and the glitching. So that's what's kept me away from coming back to Smash Bros. Ultimate. And then other than that, there's like Mario Odyssey on there, Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I've always liked Pokemon. I thought it was cool, just kind of understanding and seeing the lore, and then I eventually got into the card game, but I hadn't had the time to get into the video games. Although I think they're really fantastic. I think they're great, action RPGs for sure. Definitely gets you into the world of Pokemon for the full experience. Mario Odyssey 2, I'm finishing up. Just beat Galaxy last year, so I'm about to get either into Galaxy 2. We shall see, but then I'm definitely going to get into Mario Odyssey. And Ring Fit Adventure seems like something I would try eventually as well, but it's just always had like ridiculous prices. All right, guys, well, that's it for the Nintendo. Now I want to quickly jump into Beyblade because Beyblade Dynamite Battle has been picking up a lot of steam. So quickly on the Hasbro front, as I said before, I'm gonna kind of wait and see what the bays are like and the forge discs and the drivers, and maybe just pick and choose which ones I want to add to my current, amalgamations of Hypersphere. I think being my favorite with some Speedstorm. The way I see it is that Dynamite will probably give us interesting energy layers, maybe powerful forge discs. Again, as soon as we see what they weigh, if they're in the realm of wheel, they might become the new must-haves in addition to the frames and the fused discs. And then the drivers, I honestly don't have high hopes for. I think they're not going to be much better than Speedstorm. I think we're still going to see the best drivers coming out of Hypersphere, one or two from Slingshock and Speedstorm. Now, with the actual Takatomi, here is the big thing, guys. What do you think is going to be the next innovation for me? I think, or to me, I think it's going to actually be metal teeth. Can you imagine? We're starting to get metal drivers, and there's a lot of concern about the metal drivers actually breaking the teeth, the current plastic teeth, even on Takatomi energy layers. Unless, here's one trick, unless you use like Roar Bahamut. Now, obviously, there is a metal Extreme coming out with Astral Spriggan, which is the newest one releasing this month. We also have a Metal Survive. We also have a possible Metal Destroy. And the cool thing is, if you use that on Roar Bahamut with its, you know, uh, slope design, which comes from Hasbro, then there won't be any teeth wear. But I mean, having all these metal drivers just for one, energy layer is not really that great. And if anything, only one would work good on the Roar Bahamut because he's mostly defense, slightly stamina. So it's not like you could use, it doesn't seem like you could use something like Metal Extreme and make this like a really offensive attacking bay, right? So you'd still need the proper energy layers to take advantage of something like Metal Extreme and possibly in the future Metal, the Metal Destroy. So it'll be interesting to see if the new Longinus that's coming out with Metal Destroy is also slope. That would be ridiculous. Now, chances are it's also probably still going to be plastic teeth, but after Dynamite Battle, if they're releasing enough metal drivers, it could be that we see metal teeth and pure metal chips because the Dynamite Battle chips right now are starting to evolve already, right? From the GT series. The DB ones are bigger because they now have a metal ring around them. So that is my prediction there. All right. And lastly, I just want to talk about. All right, cool. Lastly, I want to talk about a mix of like He-Man, Transformers, and anime and stuff like that. I've been trying to finish up Demon Slayer, which seemed pretty cool. I finished the live action Rurouni Kenshin, aka Samurai X series, and that is a must watch. Some of the most beautiful, artistic, fantastical, air quote, realistic, unair quote, swordplay. But overall, I think it's the most beautiful, stylized swordplay I've ever seen in a live action film. The stories and the characters are all true to the anime. Of course, I've seen all the OVAs. I got through almost the entire TV series. I kind of stopped after Makoto Shishio, which again was the climax. But seeing everything from like the Oniwaban and then Aoshi and all that, like it is just fantastical. Wonderful live action anime series. And of course, right now I'm on that Korean anime because I'm about to get into Kart. I'm finishing up the second season of Tobot. I look forward to adventure, and then I'm probably going to start off Galaxy Detectives from the beginning again. I've gotten through a lot of Galaxy Detectives before jumping back to the original Tobot, and I'm really having fun with that series for sure. Beyblade Burst, the first season with Vault, I'm almost complete. And then I want to, I guess, maybe skip ahead to see a little bit more of Dante slash Drum, and then I'll probably ease off a little bit on the Beyblade anime and just kind of catch up when people, do reviews or just kind of read what happens and to stay current. Like right now, like I'm staying current with how Shu has come back and there's now the female blader and so forth. And lastly, on the anime side, I'm also been starting to get a little bit into the Bakugan to get an idea, a better idea of how it goes because the Bakugan anime too is super fun. The characters are great, and I think anyone who's interested in things like anime and toys should give Bakugan a try, as well as Tobots and Beyblade. Finally, He-Man, they're definitely releasing the, I think, web store. They're showing like more Mosquitor. Again, I'm talking about the Motu Origins. I know the dual packs for the new Battle Armor He-Man and Battle Cat have been arriving in the exclusive Target. I'll probably pass on that only because I already have the Motu Battle Cat, and I would probably just pick up the Deluxe Battle Armor He-Man if I ever decide to get that. And I'm still excited to see what else might be coming out. More vehicles. I know they've released the Wind Raider and stuff, so I'm probably going to grab that one. And all in all, guys, if you haven't already, check out my Masters of the Universe Aftermath. I'm going to do a limited series, kind of a comic or a motion comic with the Motu Origins toys, kind of an homage to what I think should be the next evolution of the toy series, the comic book series and Funimation combined. I feel like they haven't really done the justice to bring back that same feel and yet continue to evolve the He-Man mythos coming from the mini comics and the Funimation. Lastly, Transformers. It's been a bit slow for me. I actually have the 35th anniversary movie Blu-ray on the way. I'm going to be super stoked to watch that and review that. And then I'll have some surprises because I still have some more Transformers action model toys that I want to go ahead and show, as well as my collection, my movie collection. So there you guys go. Thanks so much for hanging out. Don't forget, spread that positivity, spread that love, say a prayer, keep your faith, guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on any of these subjects. I look forward to seeing you guys again. Peace.